Gentlemen, you're welcome to yet another super exciting episode of FameIdols Hangout. Officially, we are free to scream. Thank God it's Friday. And in case you do not know, this is officially the last day of the month of July 2027. In less than 8 hours, we're going to be screaming Happy New Month. Yes, 1st of August is fast approaching, and it don't clear for our eye since students don't officially end the section of 2026. Generally and wirely, we are moving to the very next session. We're moving to the very new month, Sierra month, and a new opportunity for us to start afresh and make our plans bigger. This week we'll talk about all that's going on in the lives of the favorite celebrities, and I go by the name Osita, the rugged gentleman. Pardon man and woman, how is you? I've got Joy in the building. Joy, happy last Friday to you.
Yes, so Sita, thank you so much. How you day? How you they see this ending of the month? You know, it seems people have been looking forward to it. I don't know why. Maybe salary earners or who knows. Well, whatever it is, wherever you are, please tell us how you are in your area. How are you doing? You know, how is the weather wherever you are? And don't forget to please follow us on all our social media spaces. You know, today we here again, Fame Idols, with all the correct gist inside Obodo Entertainment. Yeah, so when you follow us here, you know, you don't miss out on whatever is happening in the entertainment world because we are current. We are following up, yes, and we bring you all the latest gist. And one more thing, please, if you have a beautiful talent you want to showcase to the world, don't forget to follow us on www.fameidols.com and let the world see you, okay? Let the world celebrate you. Let the world see you. Let them call you. Let someone speak to you. You can never tell who is watching you. Well, as it be like that, please tell a friend that we are here and we have started, yes, because many things happen over the week. Oh my goodness. So many things that you don't want to miss out on it. Osita, let's continue.
Yes, of course. As Joy rightfully pointed out, a lot of things actually happened over the week, and we're here to keep you informed about every single thing. Now, Davido is opening up about, a very vulnerable moment he actually had not long ago. And we're going to be letting you know exactly what he said. He was vulnerable to us. It was a safe space. He confided in us, and we're going to let you know what he says as the show progresses. Pella is also trending because in less than 8 hours, he actually did his court wedding and he's trending, and his wedding is very much loading. Yes. That being said, Peter Okoye finally speaks up after the controversy regarding language. He came out to say something concerning Igbo language and then dragged her like I better pass my neighbor generator. He's trending. I will let you know exactly why he's trending. Also, Burna Boy is trending. Breaking records as always, showing us why he is Odogu in the making. We'll let you know what Burna Boy did and which particular record he actually broke this time around. And a lot of celebrities have been dragging South African artist Tyler. Yes, I will let you know why they've been dragging her left, right, and center. Like I always point out, on Fridays, do what to expect premium bass bills from us. There's always bass bills on Friday. And this ending of the month is coming with a lot of bass bills. Just sit back, relax as we take you on a roller coaster of emotions of every single thing you're supposed to expect on today's program. That being said, do well to get signed up. It has started. This one is not it is here. This one is not it's coming. This one is not we'll soon get there. It has started. The Fame Idols Got Talent Season 2. It has actually started, and coincidentally, today happens to be the deadline for the submission of video entries. So next month, first week of next month, Joy, if I'm not mistaken, from the very first Fame Idols from next month, we're going to be reeling out our contestants for the 1 million naira. As for now, they found that those people with their house for 3 months, more than they found our contestants also, because they're going to be here for a while. And then you can choose your favorite, you can choose who you're rooting for, you can choose who you want to support, who you want to vote for. You don't necessarily have to know the person before you vote the person. FameIdols Got Talent Season 2 is here, and it's bigger and it's better as they compete for 1 million naira together with other consolation prizes. As in the matter, they always be. That being said, I believe we'll get right into the stories for today. Now, like rightfully pointed out, David Adeleke, our very own 001, popularly known as Davido, has opened up about his first negative experience with fame and how it affected his mental health to the point of entertaining suicidal thoughts. according to him, he said this particular one in a recent episode of the Vibe podcast. Davido recalled how a lady he lodged in a hotel with snapped him while he was deep asleep and posted it on social media, sparking backlash and concerns from his fans and family members. He actually explained that he was young and naive there and didn't know how to handle fame and set boundaries with ladies while having fun. Ego flanger, ego flex. As he can't take that vulnerable moment where in like that they sleep. Maybe not he was snoring. The lady actually took pictures of him in very uncomfortable positions and posted it online and trust Nigerians to drag him left, right, and center. Joy, did you see that picture went viral? Did you see the
Yes,
picture that he's
I
talking
think I
about?
remember. I remember that picture when it went viral. Some years ago, and Osita, that picture when it went viral, people were like, "Wow, he has not even started. He has not even started." They were like, "The video has not even started. He just, started to blow, and then look at what we are saying." Those kind of things. It was really crazy then. How
Yeah,
do you see it then?
yes, of course. And this particular incident we're talking about happened just 2 months after he became a. He said, I have 2 hit songs popping every. Went to a show in Ghana, and the reception was crazy. It was just something new. I was excited. Every week we were going higher on the chart. We went to a club, and I was excited to see how the ladies love me. It was my first time to take a lady to my hotel room. I remember it was great night. It was a great night, and he slept off. It's not from my mouth you are going to hear anything. I heard a bang on the door. He told me to calm down he told me to calm down and I asked him about what he was talking about. It turns out that the lady posted me sleeping. Daddy was calling me, sisters were calling me. If I saw back that day, I would have jumped. I was young and I heard that the experience taught him how to protect his reputation and set boundaries as a celebrity. Something that a lot of celebrities fail to understand, that even as a celebrity, even as a popular person, you're supposed to be able to set boundaries, especially with the ladies. It's not like I'm looking. Female celebrities are supposed to be able to set boundaries. Very, very normal. This is something that is expected. A young boy, let me put it that way, a young boy that suddenly became popular, it's normal for you to want to explore, that environment, that switch in environment from insider to outsider. People love you, ladies are running to you, they are calling on you, they're not even respecting space or boundaries or anything, they just want to be all over you. It enter head. If nobody's going to say it, I'm going to say it from a male perspective, it enter head. So it's actually quite understandable. I'm just trying to remember. Or let me not say remember, I'm trying to imagine that particular point where Davido is with that particular moment where his daddy is calling, his mommy is calling, you don't finally cast. They've seen you with a lady, and you have to explain to everybody that, and it is a long time ago. So if it is recently, like me now, if that kind of compromising picture should cast now, I will tell them it's a prank. Yes, I will tell them we are shooting skits. It's a prank. But it's a prank, it's not trending that time. So you can't tell them it's a prank. No, there's nothing you can do other than to face the consequence. So he said if he saw balcony that time, he will drop. He contemplated suicide. Thank God he didn't actualize the suicidal thought. He didn't follow through with the suicidal thought, because at this particular moment, we will not have OBO breaking all the records he's breaking. Boundaries are very, very important. And not just to celebrities. There's a particular compromising video of one of the richest men in Africa trending online. I'm not going to call any name, but we all know the video I'm talking about. We all know the picture I'm talking about. Yes, we saw the picture. It's a very compromising picture. The picture trended, but the businessman did not even call anybody's name. He didn't address the issue. He didn't say anything to anybody. The matter just died natural death after a while. So you just have to learn to set boundaries when necessary. Fans were actually reacting, and somebody said, Davido was saying he liked women then. Somebody was asking David, are you sure you have stopped liking women? Are you sure that you not just become more, diplomatic in handling situations like that? Truly, if you see woman now, will you close your eye? I don't know why you're asking such questions. What do you want to do with that particular information? Why are you asking a married man questions he doesn't want to answer? Because it is one kind of joy.
you know what? When this thing happened, somebody was saying that maybe it is then, because someone said, let me know, let me tell you what the person said. The person said that many Nigerian, any Nigerian youth waking up to multiple missed calls from their father after a public scandal, they'll also look for a way to like hide or try to cover everything. But somebody said, imagine now, some children now, as in they don't even send. Some children know they fear that papa and mama now. And the fan said it is wrong when you bring up your kids and they are not accountable to anyone, especially you, the parent. They're not accountable to you. One person said, if you get brother or sister when they disgrace you on social media, you don't know what the good thing that has happened to your family. I'm telling you, because it is something that we'll see often now, and it is not supposed to be so. Somebody was even pointing at our parents, if you raise your kids well, you see that they are accountable to you. At least there will be some fear, they'll know that yes, somebody can check on me, somebody can ask me, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that? And so on and so forth. But if you're just there, they'll feel like they can do anything. Because even from watching the interview, the lady was like, oh, you were so scared to the extent that you wanted to jump a balcony, because Davido is saying that he was scared and he wanted to jump a balcony. And the person is like, oh, you were so scared. He said, yes, because missed calls from his father, from his sister, everybody were calling him, wanting to know what is happening. You just traveled and all of a sudden we are saying this. When did you become this? That kind of thing. You will know the kind of upbringing that Davido has, not minding the money and any other thing. So another fan was saying that that Davido was not even afraid of the public, he was afraid of the strict wealthy father he has, seeing him misbehave on the internet. Okay. But Osita, you will not believe it that somebody was still arguing. Somebody was saying, oh, you people that Momugo, they believe this kind of story from Davido. Which terrifying encounter did he have? Is that one terrifying encounter? You were not there. You were not there. So you cannot be arguing that it was not terrifying. You are not Davido. Come on, Niger, I beg, make una calm down. What is all this? Somebody saying, if I was saying that being famous is crazy. Someone is also saying, oh, thank God he did not jump. So many lives would have been affected because he was such a blessing to so many people. And that one was saying the world is a better place with you in it. But someone is asking, Davido, I beg, I want to ask you one question. You want to tell us, say you don't like that lady, Abi, you like her. I beg, not be me ask the question. No. That person they ask. You as you are asking that question, just wait until they answer you, eh? No problem. But I beg, Osita, let's continue. They want to know
The person
something, not
was
be me to
actually
answer.
saying that Davido was not in a terrifying situation and everything. Davido is making up the story and all. I understand where the person is coming from, because a lot of people cannot relate the amount of fear we feared our parents growing up. Like, things have really changed. At this particular point, Joy, I heard that there are some parents out there that would encourage their parents, their children, either male or female, dress this kind of way. You would see parents encouraging their sons, why not plait your hair? It might look good on you. This, you would see parents telling their female children, why not wear something shorter? It's going to look very good on you. This skirt is too long. Wear something short. Don't you have bomb shorts? You would hear such advice from your parents, and you start to wonder the kind of training that my mother's last born is receiving currently. At some point, I start to wonder, are you sure this is the woman that trained me? Because a lot of things are changing. If it was now, believe it or not, no child, or should I say, most children would not be terrified by such things. In fact, it would even be a thing of pride. Now,
Mm-hmm.
it will be a thing of pride, because I've heard very funny stories, Joy. I've heard stories of parents, mothers telling their sons, whatever your mates are doing, go and do. If you
Ah.
need financial support, let me know. Whatever your mates are doing, go and follow them and do it. So things like this would be very normal. There was a time when there's a kind of movie you will be watching as a child. If they should mistakenly take light, the electrical engineer in you will be activated. You will look for screwdriver. You will not rest until you lose that DVD and bring out that CD from the DVD. You're even ready to
Ah.
carry the DVD straight to Baby Salute to go and plug the DVD. So you just bring out that CD that is shining white. I'm not going to explain
Mm-hmm.
more than that, but if you know, you know. You will not allow that CD to be there. There's a time when parents could tell their children, do not turn on this TV, and they go out. And
Mm-hmm.
that TV will not be on till they come back in the evening. Try it now. Try it now. Like, somebody sees their daughter's phone. When she went out, the daughter went to go and collect the phone. So it's understandable when that person is saying Davido was not terrified. That's just the word defined it. There was a time when we were genuinely terrified. Yes, there was a time when we were genuinely terrified. For any which way, we continue to thank God that Davido did not follow through with his suicidal thoughts. We're very much happy that he was able to overcome that particular phase. I mean, it's just a regular, or let's call it youthful exuberance. It's something that can actually happen to anybody. So big ups to Davido's parents for handling it maturely. They might have flogged him, they might have spanked him a little, they might have corrected him, but then not to go far like that. Yes, not to go far like that. Big ups to Davido also. I'm very much happy he didn't follow through with the suicidal thought, because imagine all the bangers we would have mixed. Imagine all the beautiful songs that we would have never gotten to hear. Imagine the amazing personality that would not be here. All the people Davido have actually helped, all the people he has brought to limelight, they for not day, because Davido said for not really day. So big ups to Davido, and we hope he continues to wax stronger. Now, couple of hours to Pella's birthday. Pella is in the news. Joy, wagwan.
Yes, so a popular Nigerian content creator, streamer, so many things, an influencer. Oh my, Pella is so much more. Habib Amzat, popularly known as Pella, he was captured in a viral video expressing shock over the legal implications of his statutory marriage to his lover. You all know that we've been talking about Pella's marriage to Jarvis, for some time. Invitation has gone out and we're looking forward to the proper day. Yes, they have done a traditional marriage in Benin, and is the court marriage. But something happened during this court marriage. And here on Fame Idols, wherever the story is, all the recent happenings, we bring it here to you, so you also be informed. Okay. So during the marriage, so in a now viral video, the marriage register was heard explaining, that is the court marriage. The marriage register was heard explaining the legal implications of their vows to the couple. She said, if any of you goes against the rule, he or she is guilty of an offense called bigamy. It is a punishable offense with a minimum of 5 years imprisonment with no option of a fine. Should I proceed? The register asked Pella and Jarvis. This was during their court marriage. People were surprised. I'm telling you, the next thing that happened, Jarvis was saying, okay, proceed. But Pella, however, raised his objection. He raised his hand, said he wanted to ask a question. People were so, what's happening, Pella? What do you? Because at that point, we all thought that, it seems it's now he wants to give up, maybe the advice, they have been giving him advice. So, Pella, are you sure? Are you sure you can go through with this? Fans were wondering, because people were watching. And the next thing, Pella raised up his hand. He wanted to ask a question. And people were surprised. Is he going to back out now? It seems as if he's no longer interested. With that 5 years jail term, Pella was wondering, 5 year jail term for marriage, how? And the next thing, Pella said, excuse me, I want to ask a question. And Pella said, this is marriage. Love. What concerns love with imprisonment? He was asking because he wanted to know what concerns love with imprisonment. And I think the court, the registrar was trying to explain to them, if both of you decide that you want to stay with each other, you want to be committed, you cannot be married here and then you go somewhere else and get married when you are still married to this person. It is wrong. If you don't want to be getting, you don't want to be married to each other again, then you have to go your separate ways, and you also have to come to court and separate. But if you're going to make it together, then you have to stay together. Okay, you cannot be year and year and year. It is a crime. So, and it has punishable offense. There is something, there is a punishment attached to it. Okay, so I think Pella did not know about this, because although fans were saying, congratulations to you both, I'll witness your 50 years wedding anniversary, another fan said, it seems Pella is not aware of the legal binding before going to court. Another fan said, nobody explained court proceedings to Pella. Now, Nigerian people now. One fan said, hope say in property day for another name. Hey, someone said, who sent this guy go do court wedding? One fan said, people who don't understand court marriage is commenting. Somebody was even trying to explain that you people, court marriage favors both the man and the woman. Don't see it as it favors just the man. GehGeh university student. Well, whatever. One fan said, this one na content have been real because of the way Pella was behaving. People were expecting that, oh, before the customer they would have told you one or two things. And one fan was saying, oh, till we wake up one morning and they said this was all prank. It is not prank, it is happening real. Yeah, it's happening live, it's happening direct. So if you're still thinking that, oh, it is not happening, it's your business, okay? Because when all these things started, also that when this relationship thing started online, and a fan said that when this thing started, Pella will always tell Jarvis that, oh, that he likes her and he really wants to, he wants what they have to be permanent. And Jarvis will be like, oh, okay, let them continue doing content. She's okay with doing content with him. And Pella will be like, no, no, no. He doesn't want it to just be content. He wants it, real life. Okay. So people were saying that, oh, one fan said, oh, I like Pella because he's intentional. He knows what he wants. Even no matter his age, he decided to calm down and stay with what he wants instead of, jumping from different ladies because he has the money. The money is there and he decides to just, follow this person today, this baby mama tomorrow, and all that. Somebody said, oh, see somebody who has refused not to follow GehGeh university lectures, and fan had a lot of things to say, but how do you see this?
To people that are coming out to come and say probably this is a skit, probably it's a prank, it's very beautiful because we're not going to surprise. Pella is going to have his first child. He's going to start his family officially. He's going to retire from streaming, and people would still be saying it might be a prank. It might be a prank. Don't worry. Just creating going on, beautiful life is going on, and you keep saying it is content, it is content, it is content. No problem, people should continue. That's very beautiful and lovely. But what I'm trying to understand in the whole thing is it that Pella did not make his findings? Because I believe it's supposed to be a lifetime commitment, irrespective of the fact that you are a content creator, irrespective of the fact that you're trying to be funny, and stuff like that. But I think some things are out of place. You understand? Coming out to come and ask that question, let us be very honest. You are supposed to check. You're supposed to check if I want to get married to somebody traditional. I'm supposed to ask all the required traditions, everything that is required of me before I even get to that particular place. I'm supposed to find out exactly what I'm supposed to do, like follow through before time. It's not as if they would say something, I would be acting all surprised and all. I'm supposed to know everything like the back of my palm, even before getting to the village. So also, I believe if you want to go to any church to do your wedding, for example, I'll use the Catholic Church as example. If you want to do your wedding in the Catholic Church, you're supposed to find out what it entails to do a wedding in the Catholic Church. There are do's and don'ts, things that are accepted, things that are not accepted. So it's going to be very funny for probably you're in the Catholic Church, you're doing your wedding in the Catholic Church, and then they should say time for Holy Communion, for example. And you that is not a Catholic should say you want to go and receive Holy. No, you're supposed to ask. You're supposed to find out. So I believe that is the same way. If you are going to do a court wedding, you're supposed to meet people that have actually, done court wedding before. Ask them the do's and don'ts. Ask them everything you're supposed, or possibly go to that particular registry and find out for yourself what are the do's and don'ts. What does it entail if I'm going to get married in a court? So coming out to act surprised is funny. It's very funny. Like that particular fan said, it makes it look like probably he didn't even make his findings. It makes it look like probably it is being arranged by somebody. They just told him, Pella, show up in this place with a white suit. And then he got there and, the marriage happened, because somebody that is getting married for real is supposed to make inquiries to know exactly what he is getting into. Yes, to know exactly what he is getting into. A fan said, Pella, you get mind. Say even our 001 did not marry court wedding. You rush to go and do court wedding. Okay, now continue. Say that's the way you see, you go find that. Somebody went ahead to go and be listing, not just 001. Say Adekunle Gold and Simi, Banky W and Adesuwa. This person listed a couple of celebrities, even Temi Otedola and Mr. Easy. None of them actually did court wedding. And you, Pella of yesterday, you are going to go and do court wedding. Don't worry. Continue. That's what you are looking for. You are going to see it. But like I said before, I want to believe he made his findings. There should be a reason why he decided to do court wedding. In as much as people of the opinion that he's still a very young boy, I do not feel that he's being controlled by anybody. I feel he's taking the decisions he wants to take, or they want to take, because very soon, not even very soon, they don't become one. Yes, they don't become one. If you have feel they never become one, they are not believe. Like this, that ceremony, now they just wait for tomorrow. They don't become one. The two of them don't become one. Officially husband and wife, na in them be. So I want to believe that they are doing what is right for them and what they want to do. They're not being controlled by anybody. So once again, all I can say, Joy, is congratulations to them. If you're there counting scores, if you're there wishing them back, people that are already planning their divorce, kudos to you. Congratulations to Pella. Congratulations to Jarvis. Now the way Obisa takes here, Joy.
And that's the same thing with me, congratulations to both of them. We wish them, wisdom to navigate all they want to do in their marriage. The fan that said, congratulations to you both. I'll witness your 50 years wedding anniversary. Yes, and I say amen to that. Okay, may we all witness their 50 years wedding anniversary. Also, that please let's continue. Okay, Pepe, but the way they
That
pepper
being
them because
said,
of Pella. That one concerning
we're going to leave that particular
no
story
go
and enter right into the very next story. Now, for people that do not know, a video that was shared on or is still concerning our very own Mr. P, that is Peter Okoye, when he was trending about saying who Nigerian language help. Yes, he came out to come and say Nigerian language actually help, did not help anybody. And he has been dragged ever since that particular time. Now, Mr. P came out to come and, should I say, give an explicit reason why him and his brother actually fell out. Nigerian singer and songwriter Peter Okoye, popularly known as Mr. P, has opened up about the event that led to the fallout between him and his twin brother Paul Okoye, also known as Rude Boy. Peter addressed the long-standing controversy in a video shared on his Instagram page on Thursday. That was just yesterday, where he explained his side of the story and challenged anyone, including his twin brother, to provide evidence to contradict his account. Sharing this particular video with a caption, Peter wrote, "I've watched lies travel further than the truth. Today, I'm finally giving the truth a voice." In a video, the singer said that he decided to speak out because many people have continued to speculate about what happened between the brothers without knowing the full details. According to him, he had previously apologized on the same platform where the original post has sparked controversy. The original post that sparked controversy was made. He said, "I'm going to speak the truth today. I challenge anybody, including my twin brother. Anybody can provide evidence." He said, "I hear a lot of people saying what exactly happened to this guy because most of you don't even know what happened to us. But today I'm going to say it. The feud between Peter and Paul became public after years of disagreement surrounding their music career, management, finances, and creative control. Their elder brother Jude Okoye, who managed the group, was also reportedly at the center of some of their disagreements. The brothers, who performed together as a popular Nigerian music duo, P Square, eventually went their separate ways in 2017 after more than a decade of performing and recording together. Following the split, both singers pursued solo careers, with Paul adopting the stage name Rude Boy, while Mr. P became Mr. P. Yes, Peter became Mr. P. But seriously speaking, people are saying, Mr. P, who asks you? That is what a lot of fans are saying. People of the opinion that we cannot be discussing this matter 2026. Somebody categorically said, please, election is fast approaching. Can I focus on election? You people should shift to one side. You are not the cause of my problem. People are saying, it seems Mr. P is the problem in this family. That's what somebody outrightly said. It seems Mr. P is a problem in this family because why are you always looking for what to say? Can't you just keep quiet? We never recover from the old say you come outside, you can't talk. You don't talk another one again. People are saying, can't you be like your brother and be quiet? Keep short. Somebody is saying somebody should seize Mr. P's phone. Please collect his phone. Let all of us rest. Joy, what are you saying?
Hey, you know what? People should stop blaming Mr. P for speaking out, okay? Because people's personality are different, okay? His brother might be the kind of person that will just come online and throw shades at his brother, and Mr. P is the kind of person that will come out and say it online the way it is, okay? See, after P Square made that after Mr. P made that post about Nigerian language, I beg you, Nigerian language help. He never came to apologize, okay? But before then, his brother, Rude Boy, came online to say he's proud of his language, he's proudly an Igbo man, 100%, that kind of thing. So, see, he did not make this post before his brother said that thing about, who Nigerian language help. He did not make this post, when before the brother said it, he just came online and started saying it because people were already attacking Mr. P, saying, "Why would you say that kind of thing? You know, if you are saying that the Niger language help, but you've made some songs in Niger language. You know, Niger language songs have also helped you to, you know, you're still earning royalties from some of your songs. You sang your local dialect. You know, so people were not just having it with what he said." Okay, so I don't blame Mr. P for saying that. Why is it that every time something like this happens, you know, his brother is always looking for a way to, you know, pull him down and all those, you know, you can see that both of them are always behaving that way. Mr. Rude Boy just went and posted his own online. He did not say anything. But Mr. P decided to make an Instagram video to address the issue and talk about, you know, what happened years ago. Okay. Even in that video, he also said that 99% of the song that he made as P Square, he was the one who made this, it was the one who wrote the songs. Okay, you know, some other things, he even blame fans. You know, it was fans comparison, fans, you know, dragging this, but this person can sing more, this person can sing, those kind of things, you know, this person is dancing, this person is the person doing this. Those things also, you know, brought, you know, problems in between them. Okay, and then, you know, the financial part of who was making the money, he made a video of where he was saying that monkey they chop, babu they monkey they walk, babu they chop, and all those things. You know, I think at the end of the day, it is just, you know, maybe they did not have, you know, an elderly figure that they listen to. Maybe they did not have an elder figure that they listen to, because one fan was saying something. A fan was saying that how can two brothers be shamelessly beefing online? Don't they have elders? That's what one fan was saying. Another fan was saying that, oh, since they have decided not to settle, make the enter ring, follow Portable style, settle the matter online. May we enter ring, settle the matter. That's what one fan was saying. Another fan said, now wow, which shrine the carry will not go say. But someone said that sometimes it's not about shrine, you know, it might be ego. The ego, nobody wants to calm down and say, I'm sorry. Nobody wants to, let bygone be bygone, okay? Another fan was saying, this una twins na abamade o, no be original twins. You know, one fan said, oh, if identical twins can be so bitter about themselves, which relationship can ever be solid in this world? You know, one fan said, a siblings relationship once strained take grace to rebuild, never hurt your brother. Okay, so fans, I think some fans still have the hope of seeing them together. But even Mr. P said that time when people were saying that they have decided to come back together, that it was a fake, that he's not coming back together. He just wants to do his own thing, and that's it. No problem, you know. For me, I say that if you want to do your own thing, fine. But you know, that's malice, always beefing each other. I don't think there's need for it. People should have grown past it. Okay, whatever it is, you know, money issues and all that. Let them just settle this. Everybody face your front. But then that beef, that malice, there's no need for all those things. Okay, at the end of the day, you're still brothers. Okay, so Osita, how do you see this?
Yes, of course.
Are you
I'm actually standing with the person that said, if we decide to be truthful, this is twins we are talking about. So I think it's very funny. I think it's very, very funny. From my point of view, the kind of relationship that is supposed to be existing between twins is something that is very, very inseparable. Joy, I know one particular set of twins that till today, the sister is usually falling sick because she's in school and her sister is at home. She might actually see this video and know that she's the one I'm talking about. So these people are inseparable. Even when they fight, if you try to put mouth, you collect. Immediately, they do not like people interfering in their fights. You understand? So this, I've been trying to picture it. Every time I see Peter and Paul Okoye with their problem online, I always try to picture the kind of relationships they have at home. There was that one I was the opinion that they lived in the same house. I was of the opinion that they both stay in Square Villa. They lived in the same house. So I'm trying to imagine, is it that they won't be calling themselves on phone? Is it that they will not be reaching out to each other? If they should see, is it that they will not greet, they will just walk up past? How exactly is the relationship at home? And how will their children be able to position themselves for this particular relationship? It's funny. It's funny. If I should see Mr. P and I should ask him, how about your brother, Rude Boy? Is it that you tell me, please don't ask me, go and look for him, go and ask him? I don't know. I don't know, sincerely speaking, it's appalling. It's appalling. And at this particular point, Joy, I do not want to put mouth. At this point, I just feel, since they do not want to settle their differences, true, let them come and settle it black for table style. Portable and Kataefe have laid a beautiful example. So let them come and settle it that way. Let's keep drink water, drop cup concerning everything we say, concern them. Joy, Now the way it be, if they cannot just keep short and leave everybody and let sleeping dogs lie, let them throw blue. Let everybody know what's up. Now the way I fix here.
Well, that's it on Peter and his family drama. I know this is not the end of the drama. We might still hear one or two things from them, but whatever it is, we wish them love. We wish them to settle this matter and move on. It is long overdue. Well, as it is, we'll go into our next story, and this is coming from our own Burna Boy. Yes, so Burna Boy is the one on the news today, and something happened. Burna Boy has been doing great things for Africa for some time now, and people have been wondering, now, wow, is this Burna Boy we know that time? Burna Boy, Burna Boy, Burna Boy. And, we thought that was all. But something else has happened recently. And here on Fame Idols, we bring you all the current, the current happenings, the current stories. Well, our own Grammy-winning Nigerian singer, Damini Ogolo, popularly known as Burna Boy, has overtaken his colleague, Wizkid, as the best selling African artist of all time in the modern streaming era. We were not expecting this, okay? This is something that just happened because fans know that over the years, over the years, Wizkid has maintained this position. Okay, so we wonder what is happening. Okay, well, according to modern comprehensive metrics tracked by global music monitoring platform Chartmasters, Burna Boy is the best-selling African artist with global equivalent album sales with over 14.46 million consumption units. Wizkid now trails Burna Boy with 14.4 million equivalent units. For years, Burna Boy and Wizkid have remained two of Africans' biggest music exports. Yes, they have. With fans constantly comparing their achievements, records, and international influence. Not only both of them, yes, even Davido. Yes, but I'll say it's Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid. Fans are always comparing who is doing this, who is doing that. This one FC fan, this 30 BG fan, this one Burna Boy fan, blah blah. All those things, and we even have it hard. The heat is even more. The heat is on with Wizkid fans and Davido fans. The 30 BG gangs. The heat is more over there than with Burna Boy. Okay, but Burna Boy, is somebody that people were not expecting what we are seeing from Burna Boy, but he's going places. Yes, he's going places, and the latest development, and about this. This is right. Him being the all-time African artist, Burna Boy. This latest development has now added another chapter to long-running conversation. Well, why the gap between both artists remain extremely close? Yes, the gap is close. It's not too far. 14.4, 14.6, for 4.6. Okay, so Burna Boy latest accomplishments highlights the consistency of his global appeal and streaming success. Yes, as if overtaking Wizkid was not enough. Calm down, oh. Burna Boy also reached another impressive milestone. Yes, the African giant crooner became the first African artist to surpass 800 million monthly listeners on YouTube Music. Can you believe that? One fan said, if I get even 500 million. Somebody said, if I get even 100, only 100. Burna Boy are big. This is huge. Yeah, this is wow. That's what they call him, the African giant crooner. Okay, fans, but fans, are not having it. Yes, yes, yes. Fans are happy. Okay, but normally the Wizkid fans, Davido, Burna Boy, the argument is on and all. Some people choose not to argue. Some people are okay with it, no problem, But a fan said Wizkid is just overrated. Hey, that one concern you, no problem. Another one said, one other fan said something. Because I thought that some people don't want to argue. Someone said, "Oh, what are you saying? Wizkid has over 150 awards. Get your facts right." No problem, we agree. He has more awards, no wahala, no wahala. Somebody said, "Oh, Burna Boy and Davido buying both streams just to catch up to Wizkid." Oh, you feel say they bought it? They bought the streams. They paid for the streams. No wahala. We're okay with that. No problem. It's what you said, okay? Because I'm not about to put myself in the middle of any argument. No. Anything you say, no wahala. I just want to let our fans know what is happening, okay? Another fan said, I'm so proud of Burna Boy. He has been doing a lot of great things for Africa lately. I'm so proud of him. Okay, Wizkid fan are still arguing. One of them said that they argue that numbers do not erase cultural blueprint impact, noting that Wizkid laid the foundational commercial groundwork for the modern global Afrobeat wave a decade earlier. Mm. You're trying to let us that Wizkid have been doing it, over the years. Yeah, we're doing it over 10 years ago. So this one Burna Boy did is just, it's just, luck or something. But whatever it is, for me, I say congratulations to Burna Boy. Also, how do you see this?
A win for one is a win for all. I do not understand this comparison between Wizkid and Burna Boy. The fact that Wizkid is a record holder and Burna Boy came and broke the record, it's still a win for Afrobeat. If I see conversations like this, it always gets me edgy because I'm trying to understand where they are coming from. See, I understand that they are Wizkid FCs, they are Burna Boy fans and everything, but if we use clear eye check them, if we decide to be very honest with ourselves, this is still a win for Afrobeat. There's a kind of competition that is not even supposed to be existing at all because it is still within and as still one of us collect that. It would have been a different thing, permit me to say, it would have been a different thing probably if it was a South African artist that should win it, or a Ghanaian artist, yes, permit me to say. But the fact that it's still a Nigerian artist, I'm trying to understand why we are beginning to say this person is better, this one is bigger, this one have been doing it for a long time. See, I want to believe, Joy. I want to believe that there's every possibility that Burna Boy and Wizkid will not be having these conversations. In fact, Wizkid might actually message Burna Boy, congratulations, bigger you. You understand that kind of thing? I want to feel these artists are cool. These artists are cool. So I do not know why fans will just continue to, cause unnecessary problem. Let me put it like that. It get where it touch. If I do say so myself, it get where it touch.
You know what? One fan was saying something. A fan said that this record break from Burna Boy just proves that no record is unbreakable. When it's your time, you will shine. And that is just the way it is. When it's your time, you will shine. So it's just something that it happens. Nobody's going to hold one record forever. No, you're not the only one that is doing it. Okay, a lot of people, if there's a fan that they don't want to argue, the fan said, "Let me rest this debate. Musicians are like football clubs. You choose to support Real Madrid. I go for Chelsea. So if you support Wizkid, I go for Burna Boy. Let's have peace." Okay. You see, some people don't want to argue. People are just fine with it, and that's it. Just the way Osita said it. A win for one is a win for all. So let's celebrate. Okay, let's be happy because he's doing this and putting Niger on the map, putting Africa, on the global map. So let us be happy while we arguing about something that we should all be celebrating. Osita, please let's continue.
That is exactly the way it is. I do not see reasons for argument. I see no reasons for competition. Unhealthy competition there is. I feel a win for one is a win for all. Be it Wizkid, be it Burna Boy, be it Davido, because a couple of people tried to drag Davido in the mix. A lot of people were saying, we find Davido for this kind of settings. See, any of them, whoever it is, they're all they're Afrobeat artists, they're Nigerian artists, and they are doing their bits to put Afrobeat on the global map, cementing their name in the history of music. So anybody it is, it doesn't matter. To me, personally, I feel it doesn't matter. Big up to Burna Boy, and we pray he breaks more record. We pray he gets bigger. We pray he do more numbers on various streaming platforms. So also Wizkid, so also Davido, so also every other A-list, B-list, C-list artist out there doing numbers, putting Nigerians on the global map is what we continue to pray and hope for. Now the way I will be saying me, I take you see. And that being said, I believe we'll get right into the very next story for today. Now, a matter is trending. Yes, a matter is trending and it has been trending for a while. I mean, the internet literally caught fire, if I do say so myself. It is as regards the planned tour of a South African artist, Tyler. And I just started seeing it all over TikTok, Facebook, in fact, all over social media platforms. And a lot of people, in fact, a lot of people were actually of the opinion that Tyler is not welcomed in Nigeria. This as a result of the recent xenophobic attack on Nigerians in South Africa. A lot of Africans, not just Nigerians, a lot of Africans in South Africa were made to leave their business. A lot of Nigerians also were made to fulfill their business and were sent away from South Africa. There was a very serious xenophobic attack on Nigerians in South Africa, and Tyler actually planned to do a tour in Lagos, Nigeria, I think sometime around December, and a lot of Nigerians were not having it. A lot of Nigerians started tagging her that they do not want to see Tyler in Nigeria. I saw a couple of Instagram posts of people saying, Tyler, don't come, don't come. We don't want to see you. There is nothing you want to tell us. We don't want to see you, Tyler. Tyler, remain where you are. Anything you want to do, don't come to Nigeria, don't come to Lagos. That's what a lot of people were saying. Even though some people were of the opinion that if Tyler should eventually come to Lagos, her fans will definitely go and fill up the stadium. Like if Tyler should come, you would see people there. And Nigerians are like that. They will support you even if when they don't like you. That you see people that would still go to the venue, to the location, to go and support her. People were tagging Tyler, people were tagging her management, people were screaming all over social media, and a couple of celebrities actually joined their voice. I don't know if I would call this a campaign or a protest or whatever it was, or however we want to address this. But a couple of celebrities joined their voice and said no, that they do not want Tyler to come to Nigeria for any reason. Yes. Now, plenty celebrities actually, campaigned against Tyler's upcoming concert in Nigeria amidst ongoing xenophobic attack on foreigners in South Africa. People are asking, what exactly did Tyler do while this xenophobic attack was going on? Is it that when she didn't even speak up, she didn't say anything, she didn't do anything, and she continued planning a tour that would involve other African countries? Tyler is actually a South African, for people that do not know. Tyler is from South Africa, for people that do not know, where several Nigerians have been killed in the ongoing xenophobic attack against immigrants from other African countries. The South Africans think we are fools. Campaign started a few days after the announcement of Tyler's December concert in Lagos. Netizens also accuse South Africans of denying Nigerian artists entry into the country. Launching the social media campaign on Wednesday, many Nigerians, including celebrities, took to their pages in support of the campaign, citing Tyler's failure to speak on her platform against the attack. The popular OAP, that is media personality and hype man, GO to the TUN, Dotu, wrote on X, if you stand for anything or not, good for you. But if you go for that Tyler show, then you are a boss. I will not complete that word. Yes. Now, waiting in call. Very, very strong, insultive word. If you go there, you are a B. Just take it like that. Burna Boy was issued a warning, threatened to be killed years ago if he ever stepped foot in SA over his stance against AKA xenophobic stance. What did you all do about it? Instead, you crucified your own. We did absolutely nothing. They didn't care. He took it like a G, moved on, and still became a global star. You all forgot. But my Nigerians will rather blame people than suddenly take a stance on an artist that comes from a country that constantly desecrates on your national identity and treat Africans in the most inhumane way. Nigeria is a republic of docile and complacent people. We only know how to blow grammar. Big Brother Naija Pere is coming out and he said, Big Brother Pere is called on the Nigerian Immigration Service not to grant Tyler access to Nigeria. He's coming out on X and he tagged Nigerian Immigration Service officially on X, saying we are collectively imploring you to intentionally deny Tyler and her team visas as well. They can't do this to our own and we welcome their own. Madness must be matched with madness. Yes. We're laughing when we're rather than speak that thing. You just have to give every post a bath. It's very, very important. Solomon Buchi said in an Instagram video, Tyler is scheduled to perform in Nigeria this December, and that show must not happen. This is one time Nigerians have to come together and stand for something. Not after the xenophobic attack that we saw in South Africa, and now immigrants and especially Nigerians are treated not one word from Tyler and not even performative activism from her. She never spoke about it, and all of a sudden she wants to have a show in Nigeria. That's very insulting to the intelligence of Nigerians. Content creators seeking in an Instagram post said, I disagree with anyone supporting Tyler that her show in Nigeria must hold, and I support everyone saying we should boycott her concert. The organizers of this event are too useless and can't read the room. Also speaking on this particular issue, Easy Obeyde in an Instagram video blamed Tyler's audacity to plan a concert in Lagos on Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's failure to fight for the citizens. She wrote in pidgin, na Tinubu fail us. If not, this thing will not talk about the attack on Nigeria. No go see mouth to take talk say she dey come Nigeria. Tyler, Ogun will kpai your mother. So you dey do world tour to Nigeria. Na you not condemn the act of xenophobic attack against Nigeria and other African countries. Another Instagram sensation, Issa Bako, a Nigerian digital creator and the son of the late military governor of Akwa Ibom, Colonel Yakubu Bako, advised Nigerians to beat up anyone that attends the concert. Bako said in an Instagram video, so Tyler is planning a concert in Nigeria after the whole xenophobic killing. Nigerians in South Africa, she never said anything but want to come to Nigeria to perform and make money off Nigerians. I would advise Nigerians not to say anything. You people should just go to the venue with game, Kobako, and other plenty things and watch outside there to beat up anyone that attends the concert. Make una beat shade they come out to their body. Make them themselves for no say as e be. They got learn and they will learn the hard way. Digital creator, the English alleging wrote, Tyler's show in Nigeria must not hold. She is not welcome here. She is required to perform in her country. Given her refusal to condemn the attack against Nigerians and other Africans in the country. If she believes we are jesting, we invite her to come forward. Yes, if you don't take all these warnings, you don't take all these statements, you do not agree to all these warnings, then come. Yes, you are free to come. Anything you see, your eye is gonna take it. Joy, are Nigerians overreacting, or do you think they're actually on the right path? Because if I do say so myself, it is somehow. Yes, it is somehow. Let us be very honest. Certain times we do not even expect much from celebrities. A lot of times we expect them to use their platforms for the right purposes. I mean, it's not going to be so much of a bad idea if a celebrity can speak up for something that is wrong. We've seen Nigerian celebrities speaking up against Nigerian government, even though they are in Nigeria. So we see no reason something as serious as xenophobia would be going on, and then you decide to keep mute. You decide to do as if it doesn't particularly concern you. You decide to just, blank everybody, and after a while, they attack you announce a concert and expect people to just welcome you with open hand. They get as a be. Joy, are you there, Joy? Joy, can you hear me? We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you, Joy. It's appalling. It's appalling, sincerely speaking. And I get as it be if I do say so myself, because I do not know. I've actually thought about it, and some people are saying Nigerians are overreacting. Yes, some people have the opinion that Nigerians are overreacting, and I would like to. I beg your pardon. I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Do you think Nigerians are overreacting? Do you think this is actually the right way to go? Do you think canceling the show outrightly is exactly the way to go? I mean, this should be considered a statement that we are actually serious with certain things. This should be considered a statement that you do not joke with certain things. In as much as Nigerians tend to overlook, in as much as they tend to joke, jest, and turn almost everything to cruise. Every now and then, it is known that Nigerians come together as a voice and say no to certain things, say yes to certain things. It is expected. So at this particular point, the information reaching me right now is that Tyler has actually cancelled the show in Nigeria. According to her, it's no longer going to hold. Joy.
You know what, Osita, with all this thing going on, fans are angry that Tyler did not lend her voice to what was happening. Okay? They were angry that she did not say anything about it, she just kept quiet. Even Hearing now that she has cancelled her show, people are surprised. Oh, you just cancelled your show like that. You didn't still address it. You said nothing. There was no comment from you. Okay, so it's like one fan say, oh, she cancelled her show, and that means she doesn't even care because she said nothing about it. Okay, so the action of people goes a long way to show who the kind of person they are. But one fan said something. I don't know why. I don't know if we're expecting from Tyler. She's from South Africa. Are you expecting her to come online and speak against her people? Are you expecting her to come online and start speaking against her people? If it were you, what would you do? Okay, even a fan that was saying that I Star, that even that why did Star even agree that her show should be in South Africa? Why did she even accept to go to that show in the first place? Because if it was that Ayesta's show was not cancelled in South Africa, even immigration stopped it, she would have gone to South Africa. So if I was saying that Star was stone deaf to the sufferings of fellow Nigerians being brutalized in South Africa, if not, why go to South Africa? Typical Nigerian big man behavior, zero sympathy for her. People were asking the same question. Why did she even accept to go there in the first place? Okay. So with all these, a fan said we need peace. We need peace on all fronts, but with the way things are happening now, it's going to be egusi for egusi. Another man said it's going to be oha for oha. So you get. So people are angry with the kind of things happening, and So I don't
Yeah.
think that Tyler should even. Also, that you want to say something?
Emphasis on we need peace. Yes, let's just leave it like that. We need peace, and even if people do not expect Tyler to say anything, it is only humane to actually say something. Joy, your final words. Time didn't really be like that again. No will come out from inside
Yes, so
studio.
hope you enjoyed our story from Davido, Burna Boy, who is making us proud. Yes, so and what is happening with South Africa, Nigeria, and all that? We want peace. At the end of the day, what will I say? I'll say peace over all strife and malice. Peace. What's it that? Let's continue.
Officially the last episode of FameIdols Hangout for the month of July. Hope you've been logged in. Hope you've been enjoying all our stories back to back to back. Do well to leave us comments. Let us hear for you. Are you on the side of Tyler? Are you on the side of South Africans or Nigerians? Are you on the side of Burna Boy? Are you on the side of Whiskey? Let us know in the comment section. Till on the third, if I do say so myself, we'll bring you another exciting episode in a different pattern of FameIdols Hangout. Osita gentleman. Now be my name, and I dey in the studio as always together with
Joy, your baby girl. Good night.